So you got about a week until Valentine's Day is here, and you're kind of freaking out because you're trying to look for the perfect gift for your significant other. Whether they're a guy or a girl, as long as they love tech stuff and gear, this is the right video for you. No matter what your budget is, I got you. Now I want to start off by saying something handmade and something you really put your heart and soul into, crafting, making, designing, building, whatever. That is something that I think your significant other is going to love the most, and it could be even the cheapest route for you. But if you're the kind of person that can't DIY anything to save your life, don't worry, I gotcha. Check this list out. Now I'm actually gonna start out this list with gift cards for those of you that are really last minute and literally watching this video the day before or the day of Valentine's Day. I got you. Start out with a gift card. A gift card can be amazing. It can show someone that you gave a little bit more thought than money, but it can also give your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever, the chance to actually go buy something that they really want. I'm not talking about a gift card for something like See's Candy or Applebee's. This is a tech lover, a gear lover you're trying to buy something for. So I recommend stuff like an Amazon gift card, a Best Buy gift card, even an Apple Store gift card, Microsoft Store gift card, or you can even go the other route because if they're a tech lover, they most likely like setup videos or even have their own desk setup, so you can go the route with Home Depot gift cards or even maybe some IKEA stuff. Now, for those of you that clicked onto this video a little bit ahead of time, I want to start with audio products because I think they're a really good medium where they can be an amazing gift, but they don't have to break your bank. So some of my top favorites, and I'll list all different budgets. I'll start with the highest. I think the QC35-2s from Bose, or even the ones, are the best bang for your buck that I would recommend for a pair of headphones for your audio lover. The Bose QC35s are my favorite pair of headphones, and they have noise canceling, which is amazing. Now, the next pair of headphones I go to is the QC30s. These are also made by Bose, and they also have noise canceling, but they're actually a pair of in-ear earbuds, and they're wireless as well, kind of. They've got a little wire, a little neckband. They're a little bit cheaper, but if you can spend the extra money, go for the QC35s. Next up, to bring our budget down a little bit, I go for the Apple AirPods, about $160, and they are amazing. Yes, they look silly in your ear, but trust me, once you go AirPods, you'll never go back. Now for an even lower budget, I love Jaybird earbuds. They're a great price right now, ranging from 50 to 80 bucks. Check out the links below. They're wireless, they're sweat proof, they're really good sound quality. Definitely check those out for your sports lover, audio lover, budget lover. Next up, I'd actually recommend maybe a new pair of shoes. Now maybe your significant other just is not the best dresser or wears some kind of dad shoe looking Skechers. I don't know, not to hate on Skechers or whatever shoes you guys got out there, but these are some of the top shoes that I personally love that I think can really jazz up your significant other's style game, street game, hype beast game. These are my suggestions. You guys know I love shoes. Again, you can go simple, just get some StockX or GOAT credit. If you don't know what those are really cool apps for buying shoes, or you can actually just go out and get them some shoes I recommend. I love the new Nike Flyknit Reacts. The 2.0 version has just come out and they're dope. I picked up a pair. Or you can go the other route with Adidas and get some Ultra Boosts or some NMDs, or you can even go with the budget option, get some Vans or some Converse. Those always look clean. Get your person a new pair of shoes. Now, watches are one of my secret favorite loves that I don't talk too much about, but I absolutely love watches, classic and smart watches, and for all different kinds of budgets, I got some suggestions for you. So more on the high end for a smartwatch, I'd suggest one of the new Apple Watches, Series 4 or even Series 3 I think is amazing. And if you can shell it out, I think the stainless steel options look way better than the aluminum ones. Now the mechanical end with analog, digital, whatever, those kind of watches, I've got a few different options for you in terms of pricing. I really love Daniel Wellington watches. They range from around 150 to maybe even 300 bucks, but they just look classy. They're super thin, and I just think they look really good, whether you dress them up or even just dress them with jeans. A new brand that I found that I absolutely love and I'm currently wearing is Skagen or Skagen. This is a brand that has very minimal watches. They actually even make smartwatches too. And I think they have some pieces that just look super clean, but also their price, I absolutely love. Ranges between maybe 200, but all the way down to even something around 75 bucks. And if you wanna go on the lower price end, I actually really like Casio and Timex watches. They make some digital watches, but also some analog watches that are really awesome. I love Timex's Indiglo light technology, and then I absolutely love Casio's calculator watches. That's a secret nerd love of mine. Check those out. Now, if your significant other is like me and they have like 10 or 20 or even 50 backpacks and you're like, I don't need to get them a backpack, they got way too many, you're wrong. They absolutely love backpacks. That's why they have so many. Get them an awesome new one. Some great options for you. I love Herschel backpacks, Nike backpacks, Thule, Air SF, Incase, Topo Designs. There are so many backpacks out there that I absolutely love. Check them out in the links below. Let's talk computer stuff. If you're really going big, the iMac Pro, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. If I got that as a Valentine's Day gift, first off, dang, my significant other be ballin'. But in general, that is, again, my highest option. But you can also go for something like the MacBook Pro or even the new iPad Pros. I personally have the 12.9 inch, but my brother actually has the 11 inch and I played with it the other day. That is a great travel option. Now on the other spectrum, I want to talk about some accessories for some of these big tech camera gear items. I think you absolutely should get an Apple Pencil as well as the iPad keyboard. I think that's not only super necessary, but also super helpful for anyone who has one of the new iPad Pros. And then for any laptop, you gotta have a sleeve or a case for it. I love Incase. Now maybe on the other end of the spectrum, you know your significant other just got an iPhone XR, or maybe you wanna get them an iPhone XR because it's not that bad a price. You can also get them some awesome accessories for it. If you haven't seen it, my top 5 iPhone XR, XS, XS Max accessories video is doing amazing. Go check it out. Finally, my last category for you, one of my favorites that I've been saving up, camera gear category. This is something I'm personally super passionate about. If you're watching this channel, you probably love camera gear as well. Now, I don't want you to think I am a Sony fanboy because I'm gonna start the list off way high with my favorite top of the line camera gear option, a Canon 1DX Mark II. Yes, there are rumors about the 1DX Mark III coming out, but seriously, the 1DX Mark II is a beast, and it's currently on sale for like 500 bucks off on B&H right now, Amazon, other places. Definitely check that one out. And then for one lens suggestion, 24-70, you can't go wrong with that. And then the rest of the camera gear I'm gonna talk about is actually mostly from Sony. So again, not a Sony fanboy, not a Canon fanboy, love both companies, can't wait till the A6400 gets into the studio. And of course, I'm gonna get the A7S III, but those are actually two of the cameras that I'm gonna list. I think that the A6400 is a great budget option. It's around 900 bucks, and yes, budget option, because for cameras, that is a great price for what it can do. Now the lens option I'm gonna give you for the A6400 is the 10 to 18 millimeter. If you can only get one lens, go for that one. And then for the Sony A7S III, when it comes out, for sure get that camera. That thing is amazing, but until that one comes out, the A7 III is a great price for what it can do. If you can afford it, definitely get that one over the A6400 for right now. And then as lens suggestions for that, G Master lenses, the 24-70 or 16-35, amazing. But my favorite lens of all for full frame Sony is the Zeiss 55mm. Check that out. Now on the cheaper end, for something you can get for your Valentine's in terms of camera gear, a Zeiss UV filter, about 100 bucks, or a ProMaster variable ND filter, amazing quality, about 150 bucks. Definitely check those out. And then what I'm currently using to film and look at myself, a small HD monitor, whether you go for the 500 or myself, I'm actually picking up a 700 series because it's a little bit larger. I think that is a necessity when your camera does not have a flip out screen, and it just makes your life so much easier to be able to look at the screen and know that you're in focus or even framed up nicely. Now lastly, about lighting for your camera gear, these are 3 budget good options for you, really awesome options, 2 of which are from Aputure. So you have the Aputure MX light. It is tiny but incredibly powerful and made of aircraft grade metal. Now on the other end, you have the M9, which is slightly smaller, slightly less powerful, but still super functional and very versatile. Now lastly, you have this tiny little Godox light, which actually can be pretty clutch in certain cases. Some honorable mentions you should definitely think about: the Nintendo Switch, the awesome wireless GameCube controller for the Nintendo Switch, maybe some Nintendo Switch games, or even an action camera or 360 camera like the GoPro Hero 7 Black. That thing is dope. And that wraps up all my suggestions, all my gear, all the things that I think that your significant other will absolutely love. and love you for getting them. Make sure to check the description below for all these different products and the links where you can go buy them. I got you. I did all the legwork for you. Amazon, free 2-day shipping. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button below, and share this video with someone you know needs to go out and buy a Valentine's Day present. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jerry Land with Nobitech. Until the next one and beyond.